Hey everyone, and welcome to The Explainer. I am absolutely thrilled you're here today because we're going to completely demystify the home financing journey. Let's be honest, for most of us, getting a mortgage feels like this chaotic, high-stress hurdle that you just kind of blindly jump over so you can finally get the keys to a house. But today, we're looking at a completely different framework, one designed by Neo Home Loans and Brent Willis. We're going to completely reframe this entire process, taking it from a stressful, isolated event and turning it into a lifelong wealth-building partnership.
So I want you to ask yourself, what if your mortgage wasn't just a 30-day transaction? Seriously, let that sink in for a second. We are so conditioned to think about the loan process as just a messy month of endless paperwork and stressful phone calls. But actually, that 30-day window is the literal foundation for your next 30 years of wealth. If we disrupt that preconceived notion and start treating this as a foundational financial strategy rather than just a quick transaction, the entire trajectory of your personal wealth completely changes.
All right, let's dive into this step-by-step tutorial. We'll be mapping out the three distinct phases of this approach. Phase 1 is before buying, Phase 2 is during execution, and Phase 3 is after closing.
Let's start right at the beginning, Phase 1, before buying, where the entire goal is establishing crystal clear clarity and absolute confidence. You see, aligning your immediate itch to buy a house with your long-term financial success requires a very deliberate sequence. Before you even seriously start shopping, we walk through these steps. Step 1 is the dreams and goals call. Before the paperwork begins, this call zooms out to focus not just on the physical house you want, but your long-term personal and financial goals. Then, moving right into Step 2, you have a pre-purchase consultation where you get this customized mortgage options report to simplify your choices. And all of this builds up to Step 3, the Bulletproof Buyer Program. This is a targeted strategy designed to make you an incredibly strong buyer in literally any market. I absolutely love this quote regarding the pre-purchase consultation. While most lenders show you what you can do, we help you realize what you should do. I mean, that's the core philosophy right there. It is so easy for a lender to punch in some numbers and spit out your maximum budget. But education? That's powerful. Exploring what you should do or what you must do to hit your broader wealth goals is exactly how you transition from, I'm not sure, to confidently declaring, I am ready.
And being ready means being equipped to actually win the prize, right? That is exactly what the Bulletproof Buyer Program does. By becoming a fully underwritten pre-approved buyer, you aren't just pre-qualified, you are fully vetted. It's a game changer. This program arms you with strategies like appraisal gap coverage, which allows you to write incredibly strong offers with little to no contingencies. Ultimately, because confident, educated buyers write the strongest offers, this program equips you to drastically improve your offer acceptance rate. Okay. Let's move to Phase 2, during execution. The sole focus here, a completely stress-free approval. Now here's a massive breath of fresh air, the weekly status update phone call. Think about how many horror stories you've heard about buyers aggressively chasing down their lender just to get a simple update. Not here. With this approach, there's a proactive weekly phone call made to you, to your buyer's agent, and to the listing agent. The team proactively calls you to ensure a smooth process. That means you're literally never left in the dark wondering where your money is. And that commitment to over-communication, it's just one piece of a larger proactive communication system designed to keep your timelines incredibly tight. It kicks off with a contract meeting, either in person or virtual, the absolute second an offer is accepted, just to lock in all the mortgage details. Then, to keep you perfectly organized, you get access to the Neo Experience app and the Home Binder Assist Concierge service. These tools keep all your documents, your tasks, even your relocation details perfectly organized and easily accessible in one place. Ultimately, this highly proactive system ensures a remarkably smooth transition from that initial offer right up to the final closing table. Neo handles all the complex, behind-the-scenes mechanics of the mortgage process. Your only job at this stage, focusing on the excitement of making your new house a home.
Which perfectly brings us to Phase 3, after closing, where your lifetime commitment officially begins.
You know, most lenders pull a total disappearing act the second the ink is dry. But this is where your short-term transaction actually transforms into a long-term wealth-building partnership. It's built on scheduled touchpoints to ensure you transition successfully. It kicks off with a post-closing call to make sure your payments are set up smoothly. Then, a 90-day call to map out your next steps as a homeowner, followed by a 6-month check-in. But I really want to highlight the annual financial review. This is the absolute key moment every single year where you review your financial performance, discuss potential next steps for your investments, and ensure you're actually on track for your future real estate goals. To make sure you're continuously supported, you're introduced to your client success manager. They provide personalized attention as your permanent, ongoing point of contact. You also start receiving a monthly real estate wealth digest. Through a monthly home equity report and the app, this system is constantly monitoring the mortgage landscape for you. If rates drop, or if a better fit for your financial situation pops up, they're already watching out for it. They're proactively looking to save you money and optimize your investment.
Plus, you aren't just getting mortgage advice, you're gaining an entire network. As a client, you get to tap into the local wealth creation team. This is a carefully curated network of local experts, spanning real estate, insurance, financial planning, legal counsel, and banking. There is just immense value in having this dedicated local team at your disposal to help with absolutely all aspects of your post-purchase wealth creation. You literally have expert advice on tap whenever you need it.
All of this amazing after-closing support is wrapped up in what's called the perfect mortgage promise. It's a guarantee. If you thought the team was helpful for the 30 days it took to close your loan, you are going to be absolutely blown away by how valuable they'll be for the next 30 years. This promise is the ultimate bridge between a standard, stressful 30-day loan process and a lifetime of highly successful homeownership.
So I'm going to leave you with this final thought. Are you ready to step beyond the 30-day transaction and start building your 30-year legacy? If you're ready to be empowered, thoroughly educated, and supported for life, reach out to Brent Willis at Neo Home Loans to kick off your own wealth-building journey. Thank you so much for hanging out with me for this explainer, and I really hope this completely changes how you view your next home purchase.